Hi, everyone. I'm Frank Mallicoat. I'm an anchor and a reporter for KTVU Fox 2 here in the San Francisco Bay Area. My guest is a business owner of Jay Ives Media here in the San Francisco Bay Area in the city, who has given his service pro bono to some 20 Bay Area businesses trying to get back on their feet to beat the pandemic. Let's say hi to Jay Ives. Jay, good morning.
Frank, good morning. Thanks for having me. How are you?
I'm well. I live in the city too, and I know your business is in San Francisco. It doesn't take a genius to know that it's hurting right now. It's taken forever to get businesses back on their feet. It is a bit of a ghost town, don't you? Would you agree with that?
I totally agree. This pandemic does not discriminate. I think we're all going through this together as a country, really as a planet. But San Francisco is being hit, feels like especially hard. So I'm trying to help in a way that I know best, which is through digital marketing and helping these local businesses, find creative ways to keep their lights on and find customers and have customers find them, right?
Right. So how did it start? Were you just walking the streets and say, God, we got to do something here? How did it all get started?
Yeah, I would say that it got started, when this pandemic really hit around March. I personally saw a lot of my friends, family lose their jobs, have to shut down their businesses. And it was devastating. I grew up in a house of entrepreneurs, both my mom and my father, own local businesses. So this hit like really close to home for me. And I realized it was my time to help. I've been fortunate enough to work with global Fortune 500 companies, help some of the hottest tech startups in Silicon Valley. So my goal was to take these learnings and deploy them, but on a small business level, and help out as many small businesses as I can right now during my evenings, my weekends.
Right on. So what type of businesses are you helping, and what kind of strategies are you implementing to get them back on their feet, or at least having people knock on their door, so to speak?
Yeah, we are helping, anyone and everyone from local restaurants to local nonprofits to local baseball academies for, helping out the youth. And bowling alleys. So trying to find these kind of creative solutions to help these businesses engage with customers and to find customers with this remote first setting. And a few things that we're doing, again, each business, each industry is a bit different, right? But a few things that we're focusing in on is really going after low-hanging fruit with increasing social media and email campaigns. These are relatively free channels that anyone can do. So, helping them put together a strategy and enhance their brand awareness to both, in social medias like Instagram, Facebook, Google My Business is a great one, and email campaigns. And then there are a few other things we're doing around just taking a deeper dive into looking at the data, understanding what customers are doing and purchasing behaviors that may be changing right now. Business owners need to understand, well, they need to first see these trends that are occurring or maybe changing, understand them, and then react. So that's kind of the high level game plan here.
Well, I was looking at your website, Google search, trying to get a company or a business a little further up the search ladder. How do you do that?
Can't give you all my secrets, Frank. Realistically, there are a few different ways of getting up to the top of Google search, right? We have to understand that customers will click on and usually engage, hire, buy from the businesses that show up on that first page of Google based on that search query, right? Very few people are,
yeah,
right?
Do you ever go to page 2? Maybe
not really,
no.
Not really. And so that's a huge focus for us. If customers can't find us, they're not going to be able to buy from us and to hire us. So we are attacking moving up the Google ranks in 3 ways. First is setting up that Google My Business listing. That little module up there with the stars. Hopefully they're 5 stars. We need to get these local businesses verified on Google. You know, a lot of people will go straight there when looking for a local restaurant or a local contractor. They want to see reviews, they want to see pictures, and that is important. So we need to move up there. The other thing is SEO, moving up that website organically. So right under that Google My Business listing, you have the website URLs. So we need to move up there. And lastly, SEO, Google My Business optimizations, it takes time. You know, we need to make sure we have the backlinks, all the right keywords in there. But if we're looking for more short-term gain just to get, you know, some wins under our belt, we may want to be investing into Google Ads. So that's kind of what you see right above the whole Google My Business listing. These are businesses that are paying for ads to be on that first page.
Are you transforming websites too, or giving them ideas on how to, because let's face it, if you go to a website and you can't navigate it quickly, or maybe it's just not pleasing to the eye, 2 or 3 seconds, our attention spans, whoop, out the window, move on to the next one, right?
Frank, you are exactly right. There are a ton of studies out there that show you have about 2 to 3 seconds to capture the customers or users' attention before they click out, right? So it is incredibly important to have that website optimized and that it is user-friendly. And one thing that we are doing is providing consulting and optimizations for these local business and their websites. So now more than ever, people are going digital and they're going to your website. So make sure we have that squared away and it looks good.
Yeah. Can you give us an example of a business you've helped? And can you tell us the reaction from some of these 20 plus businesses that are benefiting from your services and how thankful they are?
Yeah. One small business in particular has been just an incredible joy to work with. It is the local restaurant by the name of Voodoo Love. They have this great Louisiana style cuisines, and I had not had food like that in my entire life ever. You know, they're carving out pineapples and putting these Cajun, fried chicken in there with bell peppers and shrimp. I mean, it's just remarkable. So we've been able to get these photos out there to boost up these reviews, to help them move up the ranks, to increase visibility. We've also put together a little video for them to share with their existing clientele through emails, and a video that they can now use for their website. So these are all digital marketing tactics and things that we're doing to help them, and they are loving it. And they're seeing a boost in sales, a boost in people coming in, and we're able to quantify our efforts, being able to track where these customers are coming in from.
And are they aware of the fact that, I mean, let's face it, the pandemic's still here. It may take months, it may take years before we get back to normal, whatever that may be down the road. They're going to have to be probably doing this for the long run, right? Continue to market and find customers in a different way.
It looks like that, Frank, at least for the foreseeable future. But I will say that these small business owners are fearless and they are smart. They are adapting. Adapting is the name of the game here. They understand, and it is so exciting to see these local business owners who have, who aren't all tech savvy per se, but are adapting and are learning how to, post through social medias, to send out targeted email campaigns. So they understand this, and I think we're all trying to figure out what this new world looks like for these businesses.
What's it do for you, Jay, helping out? I know you've got a crew working on this as well as yourself, but to be able to get back in a community that you not only work in but live in, that's got to make you feel good.
It feels great, Frank. It feels so good. I mean, you can see it in their eyes, putting together these campaigns and strategizing together I can see that they appreciate it, and really I'm just here guiding them. They're the ones, doing all the heavy lifting. They are, they are the leaders of our community, and I want to just, I'm just helping them with a few ideas and things that I've learned over the years. So it's been a blast.
You kind of feel like a coach in that sense?
Yeah, it really is more of a coaching position, right? It is, encouraging them, showing them case studies that are out there, what other competitors are doing, and in working together as a team, right? That's what it comes down to.
And how long can you do this? You've got to make $1 too, but do you?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to do this as long as I can. It's more of an evening and weekend warrior type thing right now. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep this going until we're out of this.
Well, I can feel the sense of enthusiasm and the satisfaction you're getting out of giving back. That is pretty cool. If people want to get in touch with you, Jay, they want more information, what do they need to do?
Yeah. Feel free to check out our website. That is jivesmedia.com, Jives media.com. Or, pick up the phone and give us a call. I would love to, I'll talk to anyone for free. Our phone number is 650-420-7455. I am so eager to help. And even if it's a 5-minute conversation, I'm able to share a few ideas, then great. So yeah, those would be the 2 best ways to get in contact with us.
All right. Well, he is Jay Ives. He is a business owner of Jives Media here in the San Francisco Bay Area, helping out businesses in San Francisco and around the Bay Area as they kind of navigate their way through this pandemic. Jay, job well done. Want to thank you for chatting with us here on Fox.
Thanks, Frank.
All right. He's Jay Ives. I'm Frank Mallicoat. If you'd like more information, you go to newsnowfox.com. Have a great day, everybody.